Hi, so today I'm going to be unboxing the new Hasbro Xcalius X4, and I also will be comparing it to the Takara Tomy version. So this is from the new Wave 3 of Switch Strike. So taking a look at the box, we got the bay here, and then we got the bay right here. So you can see there's a tiny bit of metal right there on the layer. So this is the first turbo bay with metal, which is really good that they're actually putting metal on it, but I mean, it's just a small bit compared to the actual original version. Then we got one dash and sword dash S or something like that. I don't know what the Hasbro name is for it, but yeah, we got this driver, which has no metal on it, unlike the TT one, which had metal here. So yeah, disappointing there's not metal on the driver. But anyway, taking a look at the back, we got these stats here. We got the slingshot speed or whatever you call it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the box, so now I'm going to open it. First, the launcher, really not much to talk about. It's just the standard, it's a really small Hasbro launcher, and it's not very good. So the first thing we're going to look at is the layer, of course. So here's the Hasbro one, and here's the code. Okay, so you got the code, and so there's a small bit of metal here, unlike the TT one where the entire sword is metal. And also, let's see, does it keep the gimmick? And it looks like it does. So let's see if it can actually do the like 5 impact or whatever. So it can, and looks like the sword does go down. So yeah, it does have the ability to do the sword mode change on the sword. And here's a up close comparison. Kind of disappointed there's no color right here, as I really like the X right on the TT one. Adds a lot of color to it, and it looks really nice. But overall, I think Hasbro did a pretty good job on this layer. It does look pretty accurate and have the metal, which is nice, even though it's a small amount. Next up is the disc. Not really much to talk about, just one dash. This was really shiny. Mine's really shiny. But one thing disappointing is they did not include the dagger frame. Of course, the TT one did not either, and you had to buy it from a separate set. So I'm not sure if Hasbro will be releasing the dagger frame, but yeah, so no dagger frame with this starter. And the last part is the driver. So taking a look at the slingshot driver, so it's kind of the same as like Survive and stuff, where you press this tab here. So you press it, and then it goes in slingshot mode, and then you push it again, it goes up. Or you can do this where you pull the sword up, and then the tab will just automatically slide whichever direction you pull it. So yeah, as for accuracy, it's not very accurate due to no metal, but it looks to be about the same height, but it's a much wider right here. So basically like extending this part, making it much wider. Yeah. And now here's both the bays next to each other, completed. And I'm just gonna say the TT one just looks better, just because like the layer just looks way better. Also having the metal just makes it better. And yeah, so this one, let's see how the slopes are. The slopes aren't the best for an attack type. They just feel pretty weak, honestly. I feel like Hasbro could have given them better slopes, and I feel like still that, depending on the layer weight, Winning Valkyrie may be still the best attack type layer for the turbo line right now. Got a scale, I'm going to weigh the bays. So first, the Takara Tomy version, 54 grams, and the Hasbro version, 43 grams. So about 10 gram difference, which is a pretty big difference. So first the layer, let's see how much the Hasbro one is. Almost 15 grams, and the TT one is about 5 grams higher in weight. Also the driver, we got about 6 grams and almost 10 grams. So definitely, if you want weight, the TT one is much heavier, which is to be expected due to like the small amount of metal. Do some battles with the original mode, stock mode, and then I'll switch slingshot mode and do some battles in the Railroad Stadium. Launching the Takara Tomy version first. That was really surprising that I was able to burst it. Change modes to the sword extend mode, or I don't know what it's called, honestly. Again, it bursts the Takara Tomy version. Slingshot mode. So for those battles, I was really surprised, as when I first tried the slopes, they just feel really bad in my opinion. They're not the best. And then when I do battles, it's able to burst the Takara Tomy version, which really surprised me. So I feel like this might be a pretty good bait to get, just because it can beat the TT counterpart. I haven't really tested it against defense types, so I can't really say for sure, but honestly it doesn't seem too bad. So it's a pretty cool bait. Get it if you want, and thanks for watching.